You know that free Wi-Fi at work? It feels like such a great perk, doesn't it? I mean, it saves your mobile data, keeps you connected. But what if that convenience comes with a hidden cost? We're going to dive into what's really happening behind the scenes. Because what you don't know about your office network could have some pretty serious consequences for your privacy and maybe even your job. So yeah, that's the big question, right? Is that office connection a genuine benefit or is it kind of a hidden trap? To figure that out, we've got to first understand who or what might be watching when you go online at work. Okay, so the moment you connect your phone or laptop to the company network, you are not browsing alone. It's like you've invited this invisible observer to look right over your shoulder. And trust me, what they can see might seriously surprise you. Think about it. Every single click, every website you visit, every minute you spend online, it all leaves behind a digital footprint. Your device basically starts telling a story, and you know who gets to read it? The network administrator. And look, this isn't about being paranoid. It's just literally how these networks are designed to work. And the scope of what's visible, it's huge. I mean, they can see the exact websites you visit, the URLs. They see your device's unique ID, that's the MAC address. They know how long you're connected, how much data you're using, and sometimes they can even pinpoint your general location right there in the building. All of that stuff comes together to paint a surprisingly detailed picture of what you're doing online at work. And here's where it gets really important. The difference between secure and insecure connections. When you're on a website that just says HTTP without the S, your data is sent in plain text. Just think about that for a second. Anything you type, a personal message, a password, login details, could potentially be read by the network admin. It's completely out in the open. All right, so they can see some data. Big deal, right? Why should you care? Well, this is where we shift from the technical stuff to the personal stuff. Because the stakes here are way higher than just a little bit of lost privacy. This can directly impact your career. Yeah, think of it like this. Just one seemingly small, bad decision online can set off a whole cascade of negative consequences. It's a total domino effect, where a single click can start a situation that just spirals completely out of your control. And this path, it can unfold really, really quickly. It might start with just one simple, risky click on a site that violates company policy. That activity, it gets flagged by IT's monitoring systems. And then, boom, before you even know it, your professional reputation is on the line and you're staring down disciplinary action, which, yep, could even lead to getting fired. It can happen that fast. And get this, the risks don't just stop with you. Depending on the kind of content you're accessing, there could be actual legal fallout for both you and your employer. Or even worse, by visiting just one unsecured site, you could be the person who accidentally lets in malware that completely cripples the entire company's network. The responsibility there it's huge. Okay, that was a lot of bad news. But here's the good news. You are not powerless in this situation, not at all. You can absolutely take back control of your digital privacy at work. So let's build your personal digital defense plan right now. Honestly, the most powerful first step is just being aware. Remember that analogy? HTTP is like an open postcard for anyone on the network to read. But HTTPS, that's your sealed, secure letter. It uses encryption to protect what's inside. So get in the habit of always looking for that little lock icon or the S in HTTPS in your browser's address bar. That's your first and best line of defense. So here are 5 concrete actions you can take starting today. First, using a VPN is your best all-around defense because it encrypts everything. Second, always check for that HTTPS. Third, make sure you disable file sharing on your device. Fourth, for anything really sensitive like banking, just switch over to your own mobile data. Don't use the office Wi-Fi. And fifth, always keep your software and your apps fully updated. Seriously, these simple habits can make a massive difference. Ultimately, it all boils down to this one idea. You don't want to wait for a privacy breach or, that dreaded call from HR to start thinking about security. The most effective defense is being proactive. It's about building those smart habits before there's ever a problem. So we end up right back where we started, but now with a totally new perspective. The next time you go to automatically connect to that office Wi-Fi, just pause for a second and ask yourself this question. Knowing everything you know now, is that convenience really worth your privacy? The choice, as always, is yours.